you see a role for local officials to raise this issue and make their communities aware of it, to push for federal legislation?
Yes, I think that would be a proper role for local authorities. I think to a certain extent, I can see a trend in that direction. I think the public as a whole is very concerned over gun control registration. And I think it's a worthwhile objective, and I think on a local basis, I think we should make our desires known to the National Congress.
You have called for the need for unified, uniform federal legislation to regulate gun control. Do you also see a need for local public debate on the merits of gun control?
Well, I think that if this issue is debated, I think that a lot more understanding will develop, and possibly people who've been somewhat on the fence, or people who have not been aware of the facts, will begin then to understand some of the good points and some of the bad points. And then, and only I think, can we begin to have some realistic understanding of what needs to take place, if in fact anything does. I'm convinced, though, at this particular time, it's not the right time to begin trying to ban or prohibit handgun possession legally in the city of Dallas. I'm convinced that much more education, much more debate must take place before that will eventually come about.
Why are there not more people on the local level willing to raise the issue? A recent city councilman here raised it, and no one else picked up the banner and ran with it for public discussion.
Like my own organization, the National Council on Crime and Delinquency, has value in this country only because it's an independent, non-governmental citizen organization charged to criticize the way public monies are being spent, charged to bring the voice of the volunteer citizen to critical issues that need solution. Not that we will always have the best solution. And we did, at the pressure of many citizens throughout this country, raise the issue, try to suggest possible legislative language, not going as far as some state registration laws go now, because we felt that would be an impediment to the sportsman. And still we were attacked by sportsman groups, without even reading our position, just automatically spread the word that we were out to disarm the sportsmen of America. And so sportsmen were asked to stop contributing to the National Council on Crime and Delinquency, as though it were not our obligation to raise this critical issue for public debate. But the issue should be raised for debate. A person who is concerned about it and expresses that to the public for debate should not be attacked in the un-American way they are by other people who say, well, this impedes on us, so he has no right to speak on it, and they attack him politically, they attack his sources of funding, and so on. And the American way has been to air our disagreements. It's the only way we improve well, even in research, is to get researchers to challenge the research of others and to go after money to show that other research is wrong or it's only a halfway measure. And when America gets to the point that people are afraid to debate publicly the critical issues, we're going to be on our way toward a totalitarian form of government.